Everybody say something.
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 Something. Let me get the audio synced up. Something. All right. Now
Great.
I can start to stream record proper. Start recording. And there we go. We've begun. All right. Yep. Well, icons up there. Everything's good. Hello. This is the Galliard group Halloween special. I'm gonna say Christmas. All right. Everyone is here. Thank all of you for joining this. I will be your host for this. I'm the guy who runs most of the channel, at the very least, Johnny. And I will go around the table with everyone who's here. We are missing one person for this. That's fine. I know not everybody can be here. Don't cancel your games if one person can't show up unless you're starting a game or ending a game. That I've seen that happen twice with D&D, where somebody's missing when the game ends, and that's never really cool to the other person. But besides just like running an intermittent game, that's fine. All right, and here we are going down the list. As I'm setting up the maps, I'll be going over each one of you one at a time. Playing Vasiliki Astarte. It is CowardlyFrance. Introduce yourself.
Hello, CowardlyFrance. Playing Vasiliki Astarte, Hamid Black Fury Arun, local to Savannah in this game, and ready to deal with some Fae and or Ghost.
All right.
And vampires, you never know.
After all, Atlanta's a pretty heavy Sabbat territory.
Hmm.
All right. Going down the line, our next person who is playing, no longer playing Kimberly, but is instead playing Asar Tahan. Introduce yourself.
Hi there, everyone. I'm playing Asar Tahan, who is a Hamid-born Silent Strider Philodox. He is here to follow the winds and see where everything goes. And I can't wait to rage. Let's get this party started.
All right. He's ready to rage. Everybody's ready to rage. Next up, who is playing Aput? We have... Introduce yourself.
It's me, Rapred. I'm playing Aput. It's Metis Aaron Wendigo on Wendigo staff, which is cleansing purulence. Yeah.
Everything's good. Everything's good. And newest person who has joined will be Karma Hines.
Oh, yeah. I'm Alexa. I'm going to be playing Karma Duncan Hines. She's a Ragabash Bone Gnawer, kind of spy who runs around on a motorcycle, relatively new to the area.
All right. Wonderful. And so again, it's all set up for you. To let you know how I kind of run these games, I'll do a little... if you've seen our live play of Werewolf the Apocalypse, New York by Ridge Cross, New York, I typically do this where we have an in-transit screen. That's what this is. In case we're moving around, I'll just pull you over to this screen.
Loading. Please wait.
All right. And everyone's here. Everyone's all ready to play, right?
I'm ready.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I'm ready.
this is a first for the channel. We have complete strangers with us. And everything we do, to let everybody know what you're seeing on my screen right now, I cut up the watermark a little bit. Everything you see on my screen that is a map, that is not me who has made that, and I have not made any of the token assets either, with the exception of 2 of them. All of these are mostly, majority of these are AI generated. I've been using DALL-E 2 with OpenArt and SDLX with Night Cafe to make some of these. Mainly because I'm using a lot of people's artwork. It's cool, but you don't have that much control over character design when you do that. And file size may vary. So in order to get everything the way I like it, a lot of it's AI generated. And without further ado, are we ready for the narration on this?
Bring it.
Let's go for it.
All right. Oh,
Ready.
wait a minute. I'm getting my head of myself a little bit. I need to quickly establish where each of you are. Aput, you are coming back from Florida. Looking at Val, you've already been here. You live in Savannah. You're used to this place. Asar, you have been here for, I believe we agreed, about a month to 2 weeks. You've been here.
I believe we also talked about me delivering a package, correct?
Right.
All right.
So the package still, the one to receive the package has now arrived yet.
All right.
So you've been here waiting to spin your wheels, waiting to get this package off your hands. And Pines, as per usual with Bonars, you're the local drifter who's coming to town, and to your joy, there are a lot of Bonars in the area.
Great. I'm here to just stir up some trouble and see what I can get into.
Well, like you're kind of around here, coming in here causing trouble. All right. And to give you all future notice, the guys will be meeting over the course of this game. Actena, Black Fury, Silverfangs, Bonars, and Ratkin will be making up our NPCs. No, y'all love some rats. All right. And now we're all settled. So, Savannah, Georgia. The year is 2003. It is Halloween night. And as for what weekday it is a Friday. So, school has let out. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A little dark for 4 o'clock. Don't worry too much about that. And each one of you is going to be set off on a life-changing adventure. Will it be your lives that are changed or somebody else's? Out of the way, a big conspiracy has been planned for this Halloween. And is up to the 4 of you, eventually the 5 of you, to figure out what has caused this incident. From 4 p.m. Halloween to November 1st, 4 in the morning, you have 12 hours that I'm counting in real time to solve this incident. After 4 a.m. passes, the culprit for the culprit for this event will be gone, never to appear again. No pressure.
Got to say.
That's
We
awesome.
begin. I'll be introducing you one at a time. Where we begin on a farm, a few miles, like 1 or 2 miles south of Savannah, Georgia. Val, you're being you in for this.
Boy.
See, we have the token up on the screen. We've blown it up, but describe yourself anyway.
The first thing you'll notice about Val is that she stands at 7 feet tall in Hamid, huge size merit. Has brown eyes, long black hair, which she keeps in a single braid that goes down to about the small of her back. See, olive brownish skin, looks to be a little mixed, and quite fit as well, being in all room.
All right. Where we begin with this? You are currently in the middle of a empty farm field. Not too empty. It's been plowed. It took the better portion of 3 days to get all this done, with all the plowing, all the planting, all the seeding. And around us, we have a few people. See, let's get this one. Present for this ritual, we have you. We have one of your allied Black Furies with you, who's had some time to spare. We have a rat. Here we go. I typed in like Skaven 40k, and this was one of the first results that popped up. And we have an antenna. So, well, you see the antenna just walking around with the garden hoe, looking around, making sure everything has been planted. He closes one eye, looks between each individual plot, make sure everything is a fair distance apart. Val, we leave it up to you, France. What did we just plant?
Say we planted corn.
All right. Corn, seasonal plant. As you see, this kind of finishes looking around. He carefully walks over each individual plot of seed, all the way over to you. He looks at you and says, "Okay, you said you have a right to help ensure we have a good harvest. Would you mind practicing that with me?"
Of course, be happy to rejuvenate the soil.
As he is
I
going
need a
to
bronze. I need a bronze bowl and a handful of kernels.
handful of kernels. I can do that for you. He's wearing a black and white puffer jacket. He reaches in, he pulls out a few kernels of corn and just hands it to you. As for the bowl, let me just go inside. I'm pretty sure we have one of these somewhere. As he steps into the house, you see, walking over to you, one of your Black Fury allies, Mona, who is wiping the sweat off her head. She has a napkin in her pocket that she's folded up, getting some of the sweat off. She looks at you. Took half the week, but it's finally done. You know how to pull a plow.
Learned when I was young. Family had a farm.
That was a good idea going into Kranos form. Link it with that.
War form's good for more than just, war.
And as we continue, we introduce our next character. Let's see. Being led by, did I tell you there were only going to be 5 changing breed factions represented? I lied. We have a 6th. So, Aput, introduce yourself.
Hello. This is Aput, which is he is Wendigo, but his metis, he has defection, is albino. So his all fur is completely white except his red eyes. And in homid form, he's like 5.8 foot tall, long white hair, maybe palish pinkish skin, and of course still red eyes.
Mm-hmm. Very scary looking. You're being led by Nuisha. He's trotting along. He's in, I know they call it something else. He's in his own lupus form. Are you in the same form?
Yeah.
As
I'm
he
in lupus
trots,
form.
he says, "Okay, this is the spot. Right here. This is where they've got all the corn. It's gonna be great. Yeah, you gotta check this out."
I'm gonna look. What do I see?
You look around, you see the home address. There's a mailbox right, we'll say it's right here. You look at it, the numbers on the side are 127. You look at the house, it's a pretty nice looking house, little townhouse. It's 2 stories, and we'll say this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. You see it's got a little barn right here for a few farm animals. To mention, there are 2 horses on the property. Horse number 1, horse number 2, along with a small shed that's filled with tools. Around you, you see that a few trees are turning orange, turning brown for the change of seasons, though a few trees are still green. And along with that, we have 1 windmill. It's currently not spinning. We've ground all the grain we're going to for this season.
Okay.
So
I look at my
trucks.
Lugish and said,
Mhm.
why are we even here?
Let's see. Oh, why are we here? Why are we here? You're gonna see. You're gonna see as he's gonna stick his tongue out.
Okay. Lead.
As he trots along. Val, you see that this rat turns his head, points over. Coyote, I'm off the property.
Looking over, do I see this coyote?
Yep, you see this coyote as he just trots on over, gets on his back legs, puts his front legs on a rung of fence, and just looks at you.
Very brazen for a normal coyote.
He's making it a little obvious, isn't he?
This subtlety isn't the strong suit, it seems.
Inside the house, Asar, introduce yourself.
All right. So you guys currently see Asar has brown eyes, black hair. His height's rim to that of 5'9". His slender but muscular build, it mirrors that of a sprinter. He's a properly trimmed beard. He wears a plastic light jacket, blue undershirt, pair of sneakers, a small iron necklace, and he has a watch. For those who took a look at the watch for perhaps a brief second, he currently has Mickey Mouse, and the two hands are pointing at the wrong time right about now as he's trying to like fix his little watch right about.
As you are sitting at the table, you've just finished eating. It's up to you as to what you ate.
He'll probably have probably some pork, some beans, maybe some rice.
As you see this Actena step in, he looks at you. We need a brass bowl. See, let me just check the cabinets. I think we have one.
Says, all right. He begins to just go back to his watch, see if he can try to fix it. It's just not seeming to work.
See, and introducing Karma Hines. Here you are.
All right.
Wolf form.
You can do either.
We introduce you by you stepping out of the shed.
Okay, a big kind of burly brown wolf exits. He's got bright copper eyes, and she's a female, but there's a little bit of a kind of a masculine edge to even the wolf form.
Mm-hmm.
She trots over. None of the body language is particularly alpha. It's very deferential. This wolf is totally comfortable not being in the lead. It lifts its head up and it says, "Hey."
And it says, "Hey." See, Val, it seems that Karma wants something.
Look at Karma. Hey.
You need any help? I know I was back there during all the planting part, but you know, I can get you all water?
Water would be nice.
She kind of trots back, clearly pleased that she's completely avoided any of the manual labor involved in this.
Oh no.
And lastly, introducing a NPC. Hearing him step out from another room, we see this guy. Second Actena. As unlike the first one, he's perfectly fine in just being in cross form. As he walks over, he ducks under the arch of coming into the room. He's got the brass bowl in his hand. As you see, he's got a rag cleaning out the inside. Here you go. I just finished using it. Had to clean out the blood. Oh, thank you. As this Actena takes it, gives you a look, Asar. Oh, we're almost done outside. You want to see this?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I need to stretch my legs. Stay up a full minute. What's
Right.
going on?
This
I
guy
do not have
steps.
access.
You don't have access. Oh no! Let me fix that. I know who's who. All right, there you go. You should be able to affect that.
All right, sweet. Come outside. Wow, you guys are working hard outside. You guys need any help?
No, you kind of missed everything.
Sorry, preoccupied elsewhere.
Aput, do you mind if I drag you down here?
Yes, please.
All right. See, let me give you control over your token. There you go. See, I love this thing that Roll20 does. Okay, I'm fixing this as I speak.
I also don't see my token. I'm probably because I'm inside, but just checking. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I can't do anything with it.
See, yeah, let me
And,
fix that. Giving you control over your tokens. Continue.
All right. Karma is going to trot back out. She has a Mountain Dew bottle that looks to have been refilled with water, but is clearly opened, and brings it over in her mouth.
I was just gonna give a funny look at the bottle at first and shrug, take it, take a swig. Ah, that's better. Hot today.
Stepping.
Happy to help, boss.
See, Asar and Karma. It seems we have two guests over here.
Hey there.
First thing that goes off in your head. Uh-oh, Nuisha. It's gonna go one way.
Oh no. Uh, guys. What brings you over here?
The
I was
Nuisha is
led
gonna look
here.
over the poot. Continue.
I was led by this Wisha here. I don't know why we're here right now.
This is
Mysterious.
Nuisha gives his head a little nod and says, "Yep, heard you were finishing the corn. Wanted to see."
The audience grows.
This rat continues to look over, very cautious of this Nuisha, before turning into rodent's form and then just scampering over here, getting on top of this little post, watching. As you see, First Ictena raises his hand and gives Val the bowl. Here you go.
Ah, yes, this should work. And upon receiving the bowl, she will start to walk out towards the first crop row. Shift to the war form. You want me to roll for that, or just gonna say it happens?
See. Do I want you to roll for that? Yes. Let's do a little ritual.
So, hear her muttering a prayer to Gaia, and her form is Demeter, Demeter. Entirely sure to pronounce that. Basically asking her to bless this land and give new life to the soil. She places the corn kernels in the bowl, turn around and say, I need fire.
See. Do we have any fire?
Alright.
You're gonna see that Mona reaches into her pocket, pulls out this little disposable Zippo lighter, gives it a light, hands it to you.
Look at the lighter. Look at her massive claws. Little help.
See, oh, yeah. She's gonna ask you to hold it, and then she's gonna flip the switch and press the button at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Once that's lit, like the kernel's on fire, she'll try to block the wind, make sure none of the embers or ash gets blown out. And once those have burnt to ash, she will take
Mhm.
the labrys that she had leaning against her from the start,
Mm-hmm.
use one of the blade heads to cut her hand, let the blood drip into the bowl, mix that together, then using that same labrys, draw a 4x4 foot glyph of fertility in the ground in front of the crop rows, and begin to spread that blood ash into the glyph.
All right. Did you spread the blood ash? Is there's supposed to be a visual effect to this, or no? This is just what you do.
Yeah, it just works.
It works. It just works.
It just works. Werewolf writes, ladies and gentlemen, it just works.
Yeah. There we go. So,
So
upon
it's
seeing that,
stamina plus
what?
survival difficulty 6.
All right, let's see the roll.
Weird character sheet.
Just been this roll. This is our first roll. Somebody's got all the macros set up. I see it. Are you using the sheet or are you manually typing this in?
I'm gonna have to type it in for this.
Gotcha. It's always just a little weird how the Roll20 sheets, you have to set this stuff up in advance.
Is there a way to roll from our sheet?
Up, here we go. So minus 1 success. I'll answer that question in a minute. Yeah, exactly. And behold, there we go. Typically what I do is I do the / roll. So I'm just gonna like misspell roll for this. Let's see. So typically what I'll do, well, the camera was able to see that. I just do like the / then roll, and then 60-10 if I have that many dice I'm rolling.
And that is 4 acres of cropland that's been rejuvenated.
Wonderful. How big is an acre?
I could not tell you.
Acre is holy shit. It's
See.
100 times 100 meters per square, I think, if I recall correctly.
Looking
Bigger
at
than-
this, actually, no, I don't think there is a button. The button you click on this, it is just manual rolls.
Yeah,
no,
thankfully,
there is. It's just the war
Thankfully, we have
form.
advanced dice.
It's just the form stats aren't correct for the werewolf stuff.
Gotcha. Since we're using a Rokia sheet, because this is the only sheet available for 2nd edition Werewolf. So, funny enough, your Hispo form is a little stronger than normal.
Just a little.
Discord's doing a thing where it's messing with my audio. I'm probably roboting at the moment.
Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, same.
Upon what you were saying?
Oh, I just said same.
So, looking at the soil, see, Val, it seems that something's already sprouting.
Looks pleased
Yeah.
on her wolf head.
See, does corn normally come out in a vine form?
It's a stalk.
You look at this. You see the antenna are looking at this. The one to your right is looking really confused, scratching his chin. He looks in his pocket and makes sure that those were all corn kernels he had. Aput, You hear the Nuisha begin to giggle.
What's on your mind?
Look, it's gonna happen.
I'm
And
gonna look closely.
So, sensing some weirdness, she's gonna trot over a little bit closer to the Noisha.
Mhm.
You got something to tell us, short stuff?
see, look at it. It's growing.
I can see that.
Do you see this? This Nuisha's got the big dog smile, the way that dogs smile as his tail's wagging. Val does look like big flowers that looks like a head. That looks like teeth.
What?
Plant monster.
Gonna look.
Damn it!
Gonna look at the antenna. What did you plant?
See that we did not plant that. He's gonna take a step back.
I'm looking
Well,
at the Unisha and said, "Explain this now."
Wild seeds.
Did you plant them?
See, yes.
When I hear that, can I go into worm form and just hold him to the ground so that he can't move?
But as you go, and you shift into Kronos form. You grab the
Yeah.
Nuisha.
firmly grasp it.
See, as you grasp the coyote, what do you tell it?
Sit. Don't
Oh,
move.
oh, I'm not moving. You see the rat can. Ah, evil. I gotta kill it. It's just gonna get up, immediately shift back into rat Kronos, and immediately head for the shed.
Val's gonna stand up, ready the axe. Well, at least the right worked.
It is. The Dictina looks around, the one in Kronos form, looks around, sees Dictina, sees you, Aput, and then the Nuisha. He's gonna walk underneath the clothesline, walk over to the Nuisha. Of course you did something like this. Of course. Hey, I keep telling you, you have to do better surveillance work. Somebody could do that. What if I was a black spiral? We're about to find out what I would do if you were a black spiral.
You all seem to have this covered. Just getting as far away from the worm form as possible.
As you look at this plant monster, it's got eyes. Apparently, it's got eyes. It's got eyelids. It's able to blink. It's looking around. Its leaves are moving. It looks at you. It looks at all of you, and it just stares at you.
Do we know from the lore, is this something that is associated with the worm? Is this...
Let's see. Let's do a wits and enigmas roll to determine. Let's say difficulty 7.
Legaspi has no enigmas.
It's very strange. Hey, that's a high roll.
I think I did that wrong because I put the wrong sign as just 1.
Yeah.
I put the wrong sign.
We're doing D&D 2nd edition. The lower the number, the better. Alright, so looking at this, Karma and Asar, as you're looking at this, no, it's not a Fomori. They typically take living things and corrupt it, and even then, a Fomori plant just looks like crap. it like the trees are wilting, the plants wilting. It just doesn't look like this. This is a gorgon that you're looking at.
Damn it.
What happens when the wild possesses something? So it seems this Noisha planted a wild spirit in the ground, and now it's here.
Well, for all my travels, I never saw this ever.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do about this?
It's like, what do
Can we
you?
kill it?
Well, it's
Uh.
of the wild. Should you kill it?
Probably not.
Good
That's what
question.
she's assuming, but Duncan doesn't have a lot of nuance, so she's gonna come up and like sniff at it and be like, "What the hell is going on?" Cautiously.
As you look at this plant, give me a plant kinship. Roll no. Roll we'll say charisma and survival. Let's go with a how smart's a plant? Difficulty 6.
Got it. I need to stop closing my character sheet. All right. You said charisma and survival.
Yeah. If anyone's wondering where this plant asset comes from, this is free with Roll20.
Convenient.
One
Looking
success.
at this. Oh, that's a horrible failure.
No, just ignore those. I got one success.
As you look at this plant, it doesn't like the way you're looking at it. It hisses at you and like it spits at you.
All right. I'm not a coward or anything. I'm just gonna give this thing space. Don't like it.
It's a spitter. That's what it is.
One of you guys a theurge to just look to the rest of the group?
Well, I'm out of
Full
ideas.
moon. Full moon.
The Arun solution to one thing: kill it.
But it's of the wild, and it's situation's confusing.
Well, as you're thinking about this, you see the ratkin steps out with the chainsaw. They just turned on.
Appreciate this guy's thinking.
Evil! Kill it!
Whoa. Octena, someone who's a little more responsible than me, can anybody make a judgment call on this? I am the wrong wolf.
Okay, put that away. You're gonna frighten it.
See, as with all the noise it's making, the plant monster is indeed looking at the ratkin.
You know, I'm not so bad, huh, flower face?
As Tenna is scratching his chin. What to do about this? Does this? This is a good question. I guess we'll wait for it to calm down, and then we'll try to transplant it somewhere else. Preferably not in our backyard.
Perhaps stick it in the Umbra somewhere.
Is there a way to step sideways with the plant?
That is a good question.
Any of you guys want to hold him down long enough to where I can do the rite of dedication?
Exercise the wild spirit, put it in a fetish.
Just take him, put him in a different spot. There you go.
Well, do we have anything a wild spirit would like to inhabit on us?
Let's see here. Let me look through my stuff.
Crap. I also just realized I made a fetish and I never decided what it was. So,
Well, we can make it
I
right
left it at
now.
home for now. Oh, no. I'll do that later after the session. Sorry about that.
Gotcha.
Let's see here. Hmm. Okay, this is actually going to stump. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit creative here. I want to try something out here. I want to go to the pile of Fey over here. I'm going to ping it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to see if maybe I can make like a makeshift straw man, like a little kind of a little straw toy. Something you would see like, in the poor in the poor neighborhoods that they would have because they couldn't afford dolls. All right. So I'll go ahead and see if I can do that.
Let's see. There is no crafts check in this game, so it's going to be repair and wits, difficulty 6.
Let's see, for repair, what skill would you believe would substitute repair? Oh wait, there is craft here. Oh, there's craft. There we go.
There is craft. Okay. Well, I have my additions reversed.
All right, so wits plus craft. I do not possess craft, so I think that's a +2 difficulty. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let us see how this works out. Okay, it says a 3d10. All right.
Does he know how to tie a knot?
Will it work? Who knows? Okay. I got 1 success.
Wow.
Well, you managed to do it. You take some string, you manage to tie it into the right places and make a straw doll.
Okay. It's a little flimsy. Got a little few hairs coming out. I'll just walk over here, and I'm gonna just place it in my hand, and I'm gonna play it like a doll and just make little noises with it and say, "Hey, look over here." Hey. I begin to like flex the arms a little bit.
See, as you get in front of the ratkin, it's turned its attention from the ratkin to you as it stops and it looks at you. And something about you has its attention. It's looking at the straw doll. Maybe it's the wild spirit in its plant brain speaking to it.
It's like I just start slowly shaking. It's like, "Hey, you want to go inside this? Don't you think it's cool?"
See, it's looking at you and starts making those kind of noises at you. If my microphone picked those up.
Not quite.
See, it's making like a low crocodilian hiss sound as it's looking at it.
Do I interpret that as like as an aggressive thing, or do I interpret that as like I'm curious?
It's a hiss of interest.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly start edging forward. I'm gonna crouch, put my butt towards the ground. I'm just pick my 2 feet. And I'm gonna slowly shuffle myself forward, kind of like on a crab walk motion. And I'm coming to the side, and I'm like holding this thing up, and I'm just like, I'm not a theurge, but let's see how this works out. It's like, come on, don't you want it?
All right, as you have gotten this close, roll charisma and survival.
Let us see how this works. All right,
Yes,
difficulty.
This actually
Difficulty 6.
Okay. All right, there we go. Let us see how this works out. I got 4 successes.
All right.
Oh.
Dang.
So with that, see, well, the 1 takes 1 away, so it's a 3. Yeah, as it's doing that, something about you is calming it as it's holding still. Should we reach out our hand to touch it?
Probably not that brave. I'll probably just move in the doll closer to it. Like, see if it can make skin contact with it.
Right. As you're reaching over and, yep, you touch the doll to it and it's holding still.
It's like, I just started like spreading it across his face. Like, don't you want to get inside? Come on, looks nice, right?
Do we begin the rite of dedication?
Absolutely.
All right. There's a roll for this yet. Yes.
I believe so. Let's see here. I believe it is charisma and rituals.
I think it's a mystic, right?
Is it mystic,
The
right?
Wits and
Wits.
rituals.
Mystic rite.
All right. Let us see how this works.
Let's see. Can we exercise the spirit?
Okay, I think it's
I have to.
difficulty 7, right?
difficulty, looking at this with you. It is 7, yes.
All right, let's see. Oh no.
Let's see. Would we like to use a willpower on that one?
If you allow me, yes.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's see. To say again, what I do with my games is that it is when you are doing a reroll with willpower, it is individual dice that you're using. So
Okay.
this will just be a simple 1d10. Fingers
Nope.
crossed. No. Well, it's looking at you. At least you still have its attention as it's still looking at you. It's good where it is. Maybe it just needs a little bit of coaxing.
All right. I'll look over the rest of one else and it's like, I just start whistling and just beckon them over. It's like, come on, someone get its attention. I need help.
So
Uh,
Duncan is gonna grab the Mountain Dew bottle full of water in her mouth again and bring it over and be like, thirsty? Maybe it just needs a little offering.
It's looking at you. It does a little growl. It still doesn't like you. Maybe if you pour water on it, it'll be okay.
She's not closing the distance. She's getting close enough that he can get the bottle, but she's not gonna aggravate it.
Poke a
Here,
little
let me
hole in
try.
top of it, squirt it on him.
Like, here, give me. Give me. He just reaches for the bottle.
Yeah,
just
she like leans out as far as she can. She's clearly wary of the damn thing.
You take the bottle. Yep, looks like some clean water to you.
All right. Let's see if I can unscrew it or untap it, and I'll just start splashing a little bit on the plant monster.
It seems pleased. It blinks in delight as it's watered.
Okay. You like this, right? Okay, there you go. All right. Since we can do this again.
All right. See, let's try it again. The ratkin is still looking, chainsaw in hand, wondering if he still needs it. Here we go. Ooh, we got a success. All right. All right. Still want to use willpower? Okay.
All right. Let's see. Roll D10. Look, another one.
Hey, there we go. So, upon rolling the D10, you see that the plant monster closes its eyes, and the wild spirit, you can see what looks like a green mist start rolling off the plant and into your doll. And the stalk fades away, the head turns into pink petals, and the leaves turn into, it's like large, like Land Before Time tree star leaves, and they lay on the field. Congratulations, you have successfully exorcised the wild spirit.
Asar just sort of lets his butt. Asar just lets his butt just fall on the ground. It's like, huh, you never know what you're gonna get with the wild.
I should have
Here,
known.
here.
She just wanted a drink before she went home with us.
My little guy, I guess you're stuck with me now.
Hold on.
get a
That might
sense
not be
of,
the only surprise that was left for us. Scanning the field carefully.
maybe check the field, make sure nothing else is wild in here. Let's see. Aput, you still have the Nuisha.
I'm gonna take my sight on Uktena before me and say, older brother, what we do with him?
What we do with him, just give him a good punch and then let him be on his way. It doesn't matter with me.
I'm gonna stand up. I still have him in my hand, and then just toss him.
You throw him across the field. And upon landing, he rolls very ungracefully before looking back up. Ah, I was right. Oh, I'll see you later. As he just walks away.
Right about what?
He's trying to prove a point.
Duncan's gonna try to pay attention to where he goes, the direction, and sort of pay attention to the trail, smell around to try to get his scent, in hopes that if she runs across him again or others like him, she'll know what to do.
Roll perception primal urge as you're getting the smell. Difficulty 6. As you're making that roll, Ictena walks over. He keeps saying we're not secure enough. It's obnoxious, really. We're fine as we are.
I roll survival and perception or just perception?
Perception and primal urge.
Okay, got it.
As a Asar, we have a new fetish. Oh, yeah, you were saying?
He might have a point. None of us saw him plant that. Could have been there for days for all I know.
Your sense worm is enough of a gift. You're able to sense if anything evil's happening.
But that thing wasn't evil, was it? Since
No,
worm would not have
it's
worked.
chaotic. And Karma, we now have the smell of Nuisha.
One.
As for where he's going, he's heading towards Tybee Beach.
All right, I'll announce that to everyone. Do you want me to follow him?
He's part of Grandfather Coyote. His tricks are part of his legacy. Just leave him be. We deal with him when we deal with him.
You're the boss.
And dust himself off. Aput. We look at these guys. We don't know any of these people.
I see second Octana and few wormcomers and a rat.
The rat's race is unknown.
Aput's gonna say, sorry for interruption of this rite.
Came as a surprise, really.
Simply taken advantage of. Fucking
You are. You're looking at this guy, by the way. Asar. The way he speaks, you're having a flashback. Is he younger brother?
Do I just look over him? What tribe do you hail from?
Wendigo, the younger brother.
Ah. And you just followed Nuisha all the way from Kingdom Come to come here?
Not exactly. I'm traveling from Moonbridge and he found me, he take me here. And maybe it was a little blessing that he showed me a way to Octana, the older brother, and I'm supposed to be.
Nice to meet you too.
All pleasure is mine. I give him like little respectful nod.
I suppose we should introduce you. As this Octana steps forward, I am Catch the Heart. As for who he is, do you want his deed name or birth name?
Deed.
Deed names. Okay. He is Sparrow Flies. The rat over there is Skull Splitter. As the rat in question is still holding a chainsaw, you can pretty clearly guess how he got that deed name. See. She simply goes by Duncan. She's Worm Splitter. He is Traveler's Wind, and she is Skips the Pond.
My name is Fandra's Jaw. Nice to meet you all.
What brings you out here, besides older brother?
Like I said,
Well, I've continue.
I'm on quick stop.
Where are you going?
Have you eaten?
Oh, perhaps I could get a bite of something.
You see Sparrow walks into the house and closes the door behind him, looking for something for you. As you see, Catch the Heart looks over. Well, that's enough excitement. If you're looking for a place to stay, younger brother, our cairn is still available to you.
I'm honored to be a guest in your cairn. I will happily
It is
use
you will
this
happily.
pleasure.
Great. It's a forest a few miles west of Savannah. We stay there. If you are looking for the name of the cairn, it is the cairn of the sorry. It is the cairn of the fog cloud.
Understand.
What you all have one guess as to what his totem is.
Is it fog?
I wonder. With that, he gives you a nod, looks at the rest of you. I'll be on my way. Sparrow will stay here since it's his parents' property. And happy Halloween to you.
Happy Halloween.
You too. Take care.
You put that chainsaw away.
Weaver thing.
As you see that Skull Splitter looks at the chainsaw, just lets the motor die, and then just kind of disappointed walks back over to the shed.
Don't worry, little buddy. I too was disappointed. I wanted to use his tone's chainsaw too.
Uh,
Well, I gotta use the can. I'll see you in a minute, Belle.
mm-hmm.
And she's gonna walk in. You see Sparrow walks out. He's got what looks like a frying pan full of chicken hearts. As he walks over to you, Aput. Here, let me get this for you. As he reaches into his pocket, he pulls out two paper towels, like little bounty paper towels, like lays them on the ground, and then takes the chicken hearts and pours the chicken hearts onto the towel.
Yeah. She's
I-
so excited. She's really trying hard to wait her turn, but she is
Yeah.
dangerously close to starting to eat before people who outrank her.
It's part of an all-organic diet.
Thank you. I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm starting to think
And Sparrow looks at you. Oh, I see. Let me get something for you.
I worked up quite the appetite. That water was heavy.
Yeah,
You
I'll
see, he
say,
goes
"Get something
in.
for me too." After him.
He comes back with a box of Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, the good stuff. She just immediately
just-
takes it in her jaws.
Rip the bag open. Cereal flies everywhere.
Yeah, she's 100% doing like Labrador Retriever got into the pantry right now. She's zero etiquette. Ah, this is so great. I don't even have to touch the little Debbie's in my bag. You guys, oh, hospitality. Thank you, Savannah, Georgia.
Of course, we have to outdo the Get of Fenris in the hospitality game.
Get a Fenris in
And-
hospitality.
And he looks over at you, Val. What do you eat?
Whatever's put in front of me. Not terribly picky.
I'll be back. As he walks, stops, turns around. You should probably shift into lupus form for this.
Serious. Shift the lupus.
As he comes back and just pulling it out of the package barehanded, it's an entire box of bacon strips.
Don't disappoint.
Absolutely raw as he just pulls it out and hands it to you. It seems that he was prepared for this. It's a little cold, but thawed out.
And no hesitation. Just tear into that. Maybe
And
put the bone
Asar,
hard
you
to shame.
already ate.
Don't worry about it. I need to lose some of these calories right about now. I need to get for a little bit of a jog.
And as you're taking a jog, you see Sparrow turns around one more time and just walks into the house.
Right. Yes,
Aput, it's around this time we have finished the all-organic diet. And Asar, you're jogging, right?
I'm just taking laps around the field right about now. I got to burn.
Gotcha. Part of that all-organic diet.
The guy.
Laying in a
Got it.
fruity pebble-induced haze on the ground, doing absolutely nothing.
I did the most hard work, guys, believe me.
Fodder girl. Serious job.
Where would we be without you?
See, and Val, we see somebody heading this way.
Who is this somebody?
See, coming this way. Behold, second rat.
And who is this?
You know it's a ratkin because it's the size of a chihuahua.
You touch
what-
my fruity pebbles.
See, it looks at you and it gives you a little hiss, and then tries reaching for the fruity pebbles anyway.
She's gonna growl. She legitimately is gonna roll up onto her four legs and look the most menacing anyone has ever seen Duncan look.
Alright, roll charisma and intimidation.
Excellent.
Difficulty equal to the target's willpower. Difficulty 6.
Alright, charisma. Oh yeah, she has no intimidation because she's ridiculous. Alright.
We make it a difficulty 8 roll then.
Alright.
How charismatic are you?
She's got 3. She's just a
Alright.
total goofball, so she's not particularly scary. No. She's the least intimidating werewolf on the planet.
Hey, you got 1. as you see this rat's looking at you. He just circles around you as he makes his way over to Val.
Val's just gonna look at Karma. It's just, now what would Mother Rat say about that? He'll just take a single strip and toss it to the rat.
As the rat's going to take it, and he just like shoves it all into his mouth at the same time, not chewing at all.
Oh no! She looks as tough as she possibly can, and this rat is not doing what she was expecting. She's gonna advance on the rat and look. I don't know. She's trying to decide if it's worth attacking. She's like looking at her pack members if she's gonna get in trouble for attacking this rat.
This rat, after swallowing the bacon strip whole, is back to standing with a hunch in his back.
She's gonna scent this rat though. This like awful traitorous rat that she wants to know who just took her food.
Alright, smell this
Val
rat.
gave it her own food. She didn't take Karma's.
See, smell the rat. Roll perception and perception. Just roll perception. We'll make it difficulty subjective. Smelling the rat, it's familiar. It is from Savannah downtown.
You come into that bar I'm at, you are in so much shit.
As this rat looks at Val, and it gets on its back legs. It's still looking at Karma. It's about to say something, and then it looks over its shoulder, and it sees Asar, and then changes its mind, and it leaves you alone and starts heading for Asar.
That's right.
No,
I'm terrifying.
Asar's just
thought
fucking. He's just
I thought
jogging
you-
along.
I thought your tribe liked rats.
Not ones that eat our shit, man.
See, Aput, this is the most rats you've ever seen in your life in one spot.
Too many.
This better not be the norm for this place.
Hope so.
And Asar, this rat runs up to you, and yep, the way it's just running towards you, just chihuahua-sized rat, and it looks at you, and it gets on its back legs.
I just look at it as I keep running.
See,
I'm
as it
just
sees your
go a second. Sorry, go
sees
ahead.
you're
Go ahead,
not
sorry.
slowing down, so he follows you and then shifts into Hamid form instead to talk to you.
After like I
See,
do like a double take, and it's like what?
As he appears to be like a short, rotund man with no hair on his head, all the hair on his face, and he says to you, "Hey, that the guy receiving the package is finally here."
Like he's here.
Yeah, he's
Just
here.
stop. Okay, where is he?
The Birkin family estate.
Birkin family estate. Does Asar know where that place is?
Yes, that is the local Silverfang leadership.
Huh. Says, well, then I gotta make. Well, then I guess I gotta deliver. But thanks for letting me know. I'm assuming they just sent you here.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, please tell me he's wearing pants right now. Is he wearing pants?
No.
He's not wearing pants. It's like, dang it, man. Go back. Go back, man. I don't need to see that. Not today.
See, he's going to shift back into Rodin's form.
Like, Jesus Christ.
And seeing message received, he leaves.
Asar just simply looks at the rat just shift and just shimmies away. It's like, You don't see that every day. At that moment, you guys just are looking across the field. Asar then just breaks into a sprint, moving faster than you guys can anticipate. He's just running right back to where he needs to pick up his stuff. It's like, excuse me, gotta go.
Oh, he's hauling it. He's hauling it right to the house.
Always on the move.
Sure, travelers went.
Duncan's just
Yes.
gonna follow because
So will Val. More interesting than the rat.
All right, he just gets inside the house. He starts looking through his stuff, looks for that thing he needs to deliver. It's like, wait, where is it? Oh, gotcha.
Behold, package
turns around.
received.
All right, package received. Okay. He turns around. I guess he just sees Felisky and Karma just right behind him. It's like, do you guys need something?
yeah,
Curious
just
what you're doing.
doing the pack thing, just hanging out. What you got there?
I gotta deliver something.
Oh, cool! I'm up for a road trip.
It's like, do you guys? He just starts blinking doubly, and it's like, do you? This is like your way of asking you want to come along.
I mean, I'm coming with you. Do I have to
Did I
ask?
have?
I'm
Do I
hurting.
have? Yeah. So nowhere was an option.
Oh, okay. Well, if you guys can keep up, I mean, I guess you guys can see if you guys can travel with me. I'm heading over to a Silver Fang Karen. And what was it? The location again?
See, the location, it is right in the middle of Savannah's historical district.
All right, sweet. And I will write that down right now.
Aput, did you just hear the word Silverfang?
I just hear that word, and I don't like that word.
This is sounds like a good chance to give this tribe a piece of your mind.
Sweet, like honey. I'm gonna tell the rest. I'm coming with you.
It's a party.
You want to travel more, stranger?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay. Go ahead and, well, see if you can get something else to eat on the road. I don't know how long it's going to be. Well, for me, it probably could take seconds, but he just starts laughing to himself. Takes it, puts package in his bag, put his satchel, straps it on. He says, I'll be waiting for you guys outside. Don't keep me waiting.
All right. He's getting ready. Karma, you step into the house. You see that Sparrow has the TV turned on. And as per usual, you see It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown is playing on television. As Sparrow in question has looks like something in the microwave at the moment. You look at it and he's reheating leftovers. As for the Black Fury who stepped in here, you don't see her. She's still in the bathroom, and you haven't from your wolf senses picking up a smell. It sounds like she's gonna be in there for a minute.
Just letting you know, I'm gonna follow. What's the character's name again? Asar. Go meet some silver fangs.
All right, you do that. I'm sorry, it's taking longer than I thought. Val, put your ear to the door.
Okay.
Hey, real talk. I got a UTI.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that. Trying to take some for that. It stings like a stings like a bitch. Hey, if you see Nia, tell her I'm just gonna be another more minutes till I get home.
Will do.
All right. Anything else you want to do at this house?
Mhm.
No for me.
Think I'm good.
Actually, there's one thing I like to do. I would like to see if I can take like one of those pins like you use for sewing. If we got any of those around, I'd like to see if I can take it, sew it, and I like to see if I can like make it like strand, like kind of a little small little strand of cloth, like kind of like a makeshift keychain. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the little thing that I bind the spirit with, this straw doll, and I'm just gonna put it in my pocket right there. Just put it nice and dandy.
All right. All right. This is 2003. Everybody has one of those. You can do that.
Sweet.
Go through what looks like the mother of the house's studio, and manage to get the needle, the thread, the cloth, and behold, you've now holstered the doll.
And there you go, little buddy. You're my good luck charm.
All right. Anything else?
Ship and ready to go.
All right. Let's go to the intrinsic screen.
All right.
It's not this dark yet. Let's see. Let me. Oh man, I know what to do. Let's see. We will get. Let's see. We'll get back some more Liveplay to be the totem. Be the token. Let's see. So this is. Let's see. I need to make him controllable by all of you. So edit that. Since nobody really claimed this sheet, we can have it be controlled by all characters. And there we go. And looking at this, back essentially, let me get you out of here. Behold the production value. I just need to make the screen orange. Oh wait, no, it's not bright enough. Alright. Now we have an afternoon. As you are looking around and as you guys are walking down the street, heading over to the Surfang place, you look at the street, school's let out, you see a couple of kids are out on the sidewalk already. This is around the time that little kids will do the trick-or-treating, so the kids in scary costumes don't freak them out. You see a few local businesses have opened their doors. They're tending to people who are already trick-or-treating. Around, you see that typically it's a mom, sometimes a mom and a dad leading the kids around. Halloween decorations everywhere. Look around, and not a single street corner is without a skeleton, pumpkin, witch, or zombie. And do we know what to look out for? All of you roll wits and occult difficulty 7.
All right.
Look at this. Ah, that's a 1. So that's 1 success.
Difficulty was 7, right?
7. If only we had the lesser than or equal to sign on the keyboard. All right. All right. Yeah, you found the dice pool button. So looking at what we got. All right. Looking around, each one of you knows about changelings. They're not that secret anymore. All of you have encountered them at least once. And today's a bit of a big day. Good thing there are no Fianna around. None of you would be able to get any sleep in or any work done if there was a Fianna. Today marks the day that the Dreaming switches from Seelie rulership to Unseelie rulership. From Selwane to Beltane, the Unseelie court rules. So each of you know that it would be a good idea to keep an eye out, with this being a town that has supernatural creatures in it. You may or may not encounter a changeling on the street. So you got your eyes peeled looking for them. See as
Watch out for fairies. They get a little testy this time of year.
Val, you're looking for anyone wearing a red hat. Is anyone wearing a red hat? You see one
Red
person.
hat, metal shoes.
They're in a red hat, red shoes. Yep, those are red Nikes. Oh, is that a red cap? Baseball player.
Is he eating stuff you wouldn't normally?
Yeah, he's eating a Snickers bar.
Guess he's hungry.
And that's something one eat normally. Yeah,
Not you when you're hungry.
yes. And Duncan, is there anyone wearing clown paint? Yes. Oh no, there's clowns everywhere. Oh, we don't know if any of these people are knockers or not.
Any blue people with horns?
See, any blue people? Well, the Blue Man Group was the thing. Yep, you see the Blue Man Group walking down the street. No horns though.
No. Still, keep an eye out.
You gotta keep an eye on them. They may or may not. They might just be changing, so they're not actually musicians. So, an hour has passed, and you guys reach the Silverfang estate. It is 5 o'clock. Behold, the Silverfangs, using their big money, have bought a little farm. It's only like a hobby farm, like nothing they can make any substantial money off of, but this is them. This is their home. As for where we spawned, we'll be coming in from the south, so dropping you in one at a time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we are.
All right.
Looking at this. Aput. What the heck? They got a house. Oh, I'm already roboting, I can tell. They've got a house that's dedicated to just serving tea. As you look through the windows, screen windows, and it's just a tea room. These guys have too much money.
They buy a land to have some tea.
When
have
you have
tea
that much
anywhere.
money, you gotta do something with it.
Maybe something useful.
Well, you see good leaders usually do that, and these
Yeah,
guys.
good leaders.
All right.
What's in this package anyway?
That's on a need to know basis.
So
I
you
know.
don't know.
I don't know. And when we get up to this to their territory, following tradition, may I make a howl of introduction?
Yes, you may.
All right. As we get to like the right before we arrive, Asar is going to, let's see here, make a shift into Lupus, and he is going to shout out in the Garu tongue, best he possibly can, and he says, Asar Tahan, Traveler's Wind, I have come to deliver a package that.
All right. You hear somebody walks over, opens one of these windows, and howls back in Garu. Come on in. The back door is open. We've been waiting for you.
All right. It's okay. He goes into Hamid, and he begins to walk right in, holding the package, holding it very carefully in a satchel, and he just begins to walk.
Over. Let's see. As you guys are walking, see, would anyone like to make an intelligence and survival check?
Love to.
Yeah.
Just stop closing this sheet.
Difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
All right.
So looking at what you're looking at these, you can see these plants. Asar, you just walk right past these. We have no idea what this is. Aput, look at this. And Val, you recognize it too. This is a unique plant. This is foxglove. Yep, and Alexa, oh, no, that's not your character's name, Karma. You look at this and you think for a minute, it's foxglove? No, it's not foxglove. Yes, it is foxglove. Yes, it is. And with this, Aput and Val, we know what this is used for. This is a ward against fairies. They can't approach this.
See, they're being extra cautious this year.
And thinking about it, Karma, as you look behind you, look at these planters on the windowsill. That's garlic grown in that. Seems these people, they know their plants. Asar, you
Read
would
that.
have known that, but you're a little too focused on delivering this package.
Find out comes first.
As you're walking over, and yep, you look at the over here. It's a sliding glass door. You can just step right in. Doors open.
Okay. Do I see anyone inside from outside, or I have to like step inside to see them?
You recognize one person already. This dude. And
Ooh.
you know who this is. Ares Rana. He's a man from Syria. And he is known as the vampire hunter with bling. He's got a big fashion taste. And you see he's already flaunting his stuff. He's wearing a white pinstripe suit as he's sitting at this table.
As well then. Hello. I just turn over to Ares Arana. I says, Shalom.
See. Shalom, friend. You look over,
I begin.
and this guy steps around the corner. Here he is, putting the silver in Silverfang, right?
Silver Fox, all right.
And
Let's go.
and this woman sits at the table as well.
She's probably the elder.
Knowing who they are, we already know their names. The man is Lawrence Birkin, and that is his mother, Cordelia Birkin.
Okay.
And Cordelia, if you think she's old, she actually isn't that old. She's only in her 50s.
Yeah, it's ancient for a guard.
Yep. Silverfangs don't age very well either. Look at Lawrence, he's only 38.
Oh, wow.
You step in, you see that Lawrence immediately recognizes you. Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, great. I'm finally back. I heard there was a package waiting for me. But where would the package be?
Let's see here. He begins to take out his package, and I have one question.
Yes.
This package was meant to be delivered to an Uktena. Is he accepting it on the behalf of the Uktena?
See. Yes, the Uktena is in here with us.
I say, oh, fantastic. I must see this to him personally.
See. But you see, I already know what's in this. There's an issue with the mailing. This is supposed to be for me, but it was addressed to him by mistake. The Korik's main issue, you see.
It made an issue. And it's like, well, I'd really apologize then. I have to go with regulation.
Oh, fine. We go with regulation. He's currently asleep. Let me wake him up for you.
All right.
As he's going to step inside of here. You see that Cordelia is seated at the table. And if all of you can tell, she's eating pumpkin spice pancakes for Halloween. With some nice maple syrup on top of them. Every time it's breakfast time. You see Ares, other than that, he's just doing the polite thing of just reaching into his pack of tobacco and just chewing it. He may or may not have the addiction flaw.
Asar is just sort of standing there, just holding the package with his left hand and holding his strap in the right. It's just putting his back against the wall. It's like, how you doing, ma'am?
Don't you know me, doing very good, very good.
Cordelia, Ryan, you're looking well.
As Cordelia's gonna turn her head, come sit. We have plenty of chairs.
Duncan is in a chair immediately because she's been staring at those pancakes the whole time.
Absolutely delicious. And these were, you can tell from smelling them, they weren't just made with a mix. These were made from scratch.
I hope you don't mind me saying, but those are some gourmet looking fucking pancakes, ma'am.
Yes, I know. I made them myself with my son.
Delicious. Mind if I have a plate?
See. Oh, yes, I'll go up and grab you one. As Ares gets up and walks over. And upon doing this, you hear, if my microphone picked that up, as you're immediately hearing Lawrence going, now, power, stay. As you're going to see he's pushed out the door by something. And here's the guy who's delivering the package, or receiving the package.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. As you see, he reaches down, picks up Lawrence, and then throws him across the room as he lands and just rolls on impact.
I smirk.
What's that about?
As you see, Lawrence quickly gets up, and as this lieutenant is charging, he pulls out a clave, holds it to his neck. No. Calm yourself. All right, now the man's here to see you. Accept your package from him.
I begin to step over and get clear view of this. And it's like, what the heck is going on here? Do you need assistance there? Like, brother, what pains you to draw your clave?
He's been bottling in his rage. That's what's going on with him. He's insisted that some big fight's gonna happen tonight.
Fight.
As this lieutenant's gonna look around, you look at this guy, and yep, you know your all runes when you see them. He's in Kronos form. This guy's huge. He's got the huge merit. His head is almost touching the ceiling.
Big fight against what?
You didn't see it. You didn't get the dream. You don't know what I'm talking about. You look at me. He's just gonna reach for you, Asar, and just wrap his big hands around your shoulders.
All right. At that moment, Asar is going to take a step back, and then he's going to spend a rage to get into his Krynos form. It's like, okay, there. I had the package, and it's like, I just take out the satchel, and I say, "Speak, brother, before, so I can give this to you when you're in calmer mind."
See, This man's going on about how these are going to be. Hey, you shut up. Ah, I know you're above me, but this is my story to tell.
Well, I'm
You look at
listening.
me. You look at me. There's going to be a disaster tonight. There's going to be some witch. He's opening a portal to the underworld as we speak. I gotta find him.
A witch? A portal.
A witch.
Asar just simply holds himself forward. It's like, what exactly did you see besides the witch? What portal?
Witch. He's opening a portal. He's already done it. In the caves beneath Savannah. There was a secret cave network that was built in the Civil War. It was made to house the Confederates. Of course, it proved to be no use to them. The spies within the Union identified and flushed them out. Now, this guy's in those tunnels. They were never filled. Intel was never declassified on them. The public never knew of them. This guy does. And he's opened a portal there and he's released specters. You know about these. I can smell it on you. The smell of death. You know about specters.
Asar, like, gulps. Swallows a spit. Yes, I know of them.
You better keep an eye out tonight. They're coming for us. They've been told about us. We got a fight tonight.
I take the satchel and I hand him and I just take the package and I put it against his chest. And I say, have you investigated on the whims of your vision? Do you know this is real, or have you just been plagued with nightmares?
These are no nightmares. These are visions given to me by Gaia.
Then we must act. You know this to be certain. Where and what location?
Yes. Now that I have this, he's gonna raise his hand, shove it into the package, and then grip what he's asked for, and he's going to immediately pull it out. And Asar, you know what kind of sword that is. It's a unique kind of clave. So, it's a scimitar that is made into a fetish weapon. It's not the same shape as the one you have, but it's a blade specifically made, thanks to the carvings you see on it that are in Arabic, made to kill wraiths.
Are there glyphs on it to show that this was made by the Silent Strider tribe?
As you're looking at it, the base of the scimitar, the round base of it, does have the glyph.
My tribe has definitely gifted you something powerful.
Yes. I will be the one using it. As he's going to look over at Lawrence. No. You go ahead, get off him. Go on your hunt then. You come into my house. You stay here. You're at disrespectful. I will leave. We've never recognized your leadership. You're a bygone vessel anyway. A relic. I'm out of here.
I just turn, watch him leave, and I just turn to the rest of the group.
You should probably go with them.
Read.
He's not gonna. Well, he's definitely gonna need help. He's gonna go wraith hunting. He doesn't know the first thing about him.
Hey, perhaps you can explain it on the way.
All right, I just start going out the door, and I come back and I look out the door and I look to where my brother in arms was, and shoot, I gotta remember his name. Let me write it down. It's
Great.
like Ares.
Yeah, Ares Rana, and the Uktena walking out is great power.
So
Does he
Okay.
come with great responsibility too?
Duncan finishes morosely shoveling the pancakes into her mouth. Sorry, I'm usually more of a lady. And then starts following the rest of her group.
At that point, like Asar simply says, he cannot be allowed to wield this thing on He doesn't know the first thing about these creatures. They don't know what he does. He just fears them. Brother, will you help me?
Oh, yeah, fine. I can help you. I know a lot about hunting these. Just watch the bounty hunter in Bling do this.
At that point, he's just going to be like, okay.
See, he takes the lead, just walking by, his fabulous black straight hair flowing in the wind as he walks out.
Okay. I just start walking with him. I'm just like, I just shrug. It's like, okay. Time in the West has done you well.
See, and upon stepping out, you hear Lawrence step behind you and say, yes, go on your way and tell that guy he's not invited back in our house.
I'll let him know. The messenger always delivers.
Why'd he even want to receive it there?
My instructions were to just simply bring it there. I do not know why.
He's making a political statement as he's receiving it.
Fair enough.
All right. And then we're running straight over to the guy. It's as he's just walking, as he's running away.
Yeah, she's after this guy.
Lustrous Ghost Hunter, wait. We will help you.
See, as you see great power, you catch him while he's walking through the fields. And he's not in cross form anymore. He's shifted into Glabro. But even then, this is a massive man as you're looking at him. And he probably should tuck that scimitar somewhere on this person instead of just walking out with it. I mean, it's Halloween. He probably could get away with calling it a prop. But maybe he shouldn't be brandishing a large blade anyway.
You might want to stow that on yourself.
Remember the veil, brother. We cannot expose ourselves.
Duncan is going to reach into her grubby backpack and produces this long duffel bag that she keeps wadded up in there. It smells awful. It is a military duffel bag, and it has a name that has nothing to do with her name, and she tosses it to him. You can keep it covered here with this. Just give it back. I need it.
He's going to look at it. He's going to pick it up, just hold it in his hand a little bit, test the weight of it, and then unzip it and stuff it in. Fine. You keep up with me. Got plenty of specials to kill before we find that witch.
All right. You had the vision. You lead the way.
Sorry, perhaps you can explain these specters as we go. I can't say I've fought ghosts before.
All right.
Less words,
and
more action.
Right. And away he goes. Oh. Taking you to the transition map.
All right.
You're beginning to see that the sun's setting even further. Starting to get a little dark out. As you look at the sky, it's just a little bit overcast as you're looking at the sky. And where is this guy leading you? As you see the way he's walking, the way he's stepping, you start plotting out where is he going to go. Think about this. He is Val, you end up realizing towards the cemetery.
Walking to the cemetery.
Can I do any kind of perception on this guy to get a sense of what he's like? Any information about him?
Which one? Great Power or Ares?
Actually, I guess Great Power is the one she's focused on, but she's kind of curious about Ares too, because to her, he just looks like a variation of Elvis from the Black Velvet paintings, and she just thinks he's interesting for that reason.
Giving you some insights. I believe there is a dedicated insight roll combination, but I'm forgetting what it is. So
Maybe
See,
like
I want
empathy?
yeah, I'll say wits and empathy.
Okay.
Wits and empathy. Okay.
So
All
pulling
right.
them out.
We're heading to the cemetery. Is that where the cave is?
See, it's great power's gonna look over his shoulder. There's an entrance there. It'll take us further beneath the ground.
Hmm.
Right. And thinking about this, you're getting an idea about this guy. I saw you doing the same check.
Yep.
Right, so looking at this. You're looking at this guy and you're looking at his Hamid form. And first of all, this guy's, well, no, Glabber form. This guy's got a ton of body hair on him. You look at his arms and the rest of him, and it's this very stiff, dark hair across his body. And the way he looks too, well, the Atena do accept anyone who is not white into the tribe. He doesn't look Native American now that you look at his face. You're thinking about it, and just a little observation, but Asar, you put two and two together. This guy didn't start off as an Atena. He is a former Red Talon who quit the Red Talons because, well, you're going to have to ask him that, who has joined the Atena. You're looking at him, and you're telling from the way he looks, the way he walks. The way he's walking, he looks like a caveman as he's walking. This guy, yeah, you're getting strong Red Talons vibes off of this guy.
Baby's first steps. Look at that. All right.
Should I roll
Well,
for Elvis too?
Yeah, go ahead. Should give him a roll. And let's see, learning about Ares. As you observe him, yeah, he seems extremely flamboyant. Not exactly what you were expecting from Tribe Silent Striders, but you're looking at him a little closer to him. And you know what it looks like when somebody is walking with a concealed carry? He's walking differently with his right leg instead of his left leg. He's got some sort of weapon concealed. On top of that, as you're looking at him, you notice that he's wearing a necklace. The charms around his neck are pretty occult looking. As you can see, he's got the Ankh, of course, but next to that is the Omega symbol, the hexagram with a pentagram right next to it, and then the last icon he has appears to be what looks like a triangle with an eye in the middle of it. So this guy is either a fan of the occult who doesn't know what he's talking about, or the rare occultist who does know what he's talking about.
Interesting. Okay.
So not the most professional guru in the world, but he might know his stuff.
No.
As you're following Aput, what's going through your mind?
What would go in Aput's mind? Well,
Mhm.
I'm following older brother to kill the witch. I'm now with few wormcomers. I don't know why. I think I just felt like it. And there is with us Silverfang. I think I will have keen eye on him.
Surfings, the most competent leaders of any World of Darkness game.
Just look at Albert.
Yeah, we're filming our Silverfang episode in 2 days, and I'd read through Tribe Book Silverfangs again. I'm thinking, good God, you guys were psychopaths.
Tell me about it.
But they make good pancakes.
Yes. They'll keep you fed. That's how they'll manipulate the donation.
Will absolutely work.
All right.
It's definitely
And here
not
we
what
are.
that gift from.
Here we are. Credit to who drew the map in the bottom of the page. Let's see. I was getting everyone on the map. Going up the line. Val, Sar, Aput, and Karma.
The
Walking
start of
over
a bad
here.
Halloween film.
Let's see. Yep. This is the beginning of Day of the Dead, Night of the Dead, Blank of the Dead. Werewolf Campaign of the Dead. Let's see. Can we get the Fallout New Vegas filter started again? All right, we can all see this.
Yep.
So, sunset. Step out, and yep, here it is. Here it is, the historical district cemetery. And you see that now pulling it out of the duffel bag, Great Power grabs the scimitar and puts it over his shoulder as he's walking through, strongly resisting the urge to shift into Kronos form.
So,
Taking a quick frantic look around, making sure there's like nobody here.
You're looking around, and yes, somebody is here.
Oh, shit. Where do I see it?
All right, you see him over here sitting on top of a tombstone. This dude.
Oh, shit.
well, he's definitely
Seems to
not
be here
visiting
just-
loved ones.
Yeah, he's just by himself smoking a. Nope, you smell that's not tobacco, that's weed.
I'd like to use scent of the true form.
Scent of the true form. Let's check him. See, give me the roll.
All right. Let us do this. Perception, profitable urge. Do difficulty depending on that.
I think it's a flat 6, and successes determine what you find.
It fluctuates because of no, it's diff 8 and diff 9 for mages.
All right.
All right.
See. Is this a
All right.
secret Cult of Ecstasy member?
All right, spending a point of willpower beforehand, difficulty of 8. Let's see how this works. Okay, I got one success. Tell me what I need to know.
See. He's normal. He's not a kinfolk. Well, he's not a shifter. He's not he's definitely not a vampire. The sun's still out. No ghoul. He's not a ghoul either. You don't sense any sort of magic component on him. He's not possessed, and he's not a changeling.
Okay, I go to our friendly little friend who's carrying the giant clave and say, "Put that somewhere else. There are man about."
Man, look at him. He's high. He doesn't know he's looking at.
The veil must be kept. We don't know.
He's gonna look at you and just reluctantly just unzip the duffel bag in it, just drop the clave sword back into it, zip it closed.
Thank you.
What did this witch look like, anyway?
See, the witch, I couldn't tell if it was a he or a she. Very strange. Like silky hair, red lips. I couldn't tell, but small too.
Unhelpfully vague.
The hair was black, not this guy.
You want me to
Vision
go talk to him? I can distract him.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Alright. Karma is going to walk over casually. Saunter is probably the better word. And as she approaches, well, go back there. She approaches, say, "Hey, you got a light?"
See. Sup? Yep. Here. This is gonna reach to his pocket. No, better yet, he reaches into his sock and he pulls out a cigarette.
All right, she is completely undeterred. A smoke and a light. You're a gentleman.
See. Hey, yeah, smoking some gum, bruh.
She is gonna sit purposely kind of blocking his view. And is going to ask him, she's gonna try to persuade him to go off into the trees and smoke with her, and she's gonna use her persuasion ability.
All right, persuasion. Make the roll.
All right. Sorry, real quick. What do I roll on this one?
Let's see, persuasion. I think it was charisma and
Manipulation and subterfuge.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's
manipulation
in my notes.
subterfuge.
Here we go.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. God, I'm making a few edits that gift in 3.5. Manipulation subterfuge. I believe difficulty 7. Yep, you got him.
Yeah!
So now he's only
Barely.
focused on you.
Excellent. Her goal is to get him to walk behind the hedges and smoke with her back here.
All right. So he's going to get up, and you hear the chunk of his boots. He's trying his best to look like a biker, even though he very clearly isn't one.
She's absolutely a biker. She's heavily tattooed. She's got this big oversized jacket, so she's going to lean into that, and she's going to talk to him, basically ask him about bikes, and no matter how ridiculous the things he says are, she's just going to be really flirty and interested and seem really attentive to him like he's the coolest guy on the planet.
See, yeah, you part of a gang too?
Hmm?
You got any patches showing that you're part of a gang or something?
Really? She's just got an old beat up leather jacket, but she does have she has some weird shit. Like she's got a military patch on her backpack. She's got she's also got patches from different places, so like different places in the South and the Southwest, which is mostly where she's traveled back and forth between, and they're just sort of ironed on, so that would be something that she could use.
Oh, cool! You're like the nomads, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Love them.
You ever played Cyberpunk?
Yeah, no, I love that. That's the one with the guns, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the nomads. Oh, you give me like a whole bunch of like Snake Nation vibes as he starts ranting about Cyberpunk.
Yeah, she's completely into it. She has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. She has a TV and has never owned a computer, but she is
Yeah.
just absolutely agreeing with him.
All right, back to the hunt. You see that great power. He's got the bag on his back. He's throwing the duffel bag over to it on his shoulders. And you just see that very bizarrely he's on his hands and knees. As he's just got his human nose to the ground as he's trying to smell.
Smell anything?
Smell Polo Red. It's their horrible brand. It's cheap cologne nearby.
Probably that guy.
Aput, would you like to give a smell?
Why not? And can I use sense the worm as we intuit?
Yeah, since the worm.
Okay.
As we know, this gift has a 60-foot radius, I believe.
I use heightened
Excellent.
senses.
Let's see.
So perception plus occult.
All
What
right.
difficulty?
Difficulty, we'll say 7. Ah, the one.
Shit. Maybe I will use willpower. Why not?
All right. All right, go ahead. Re-roll that dice. Another d10. Hey, there we go. Yep, Cincy worm. We got worm sense.
I sense something. Worm.
Around here.
I begin to look
There
around
somewhere.
frantically.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
activate the gift's heightened senses.
All radius. There is one.
All right, so you're sensing it. You're sensing it. You're trying to pick where it is. You feel it. You don't see it, but you feel it. It's behind that pillar.
Which one?
Yeah, this one, middle.
I'm gonna come here. I see where
Behind
and inspect the pillar.
behind the pillar, and you're feeling it. You're feeling that something's here. Something's here. Aput, you squint as hard as you can. You don't see it. Try listening out. You don't hear it. But you can just feel it. That sixth sense is telling you something's right here. You see Great Power's interested in it too. You see he's walking over. And he's already unzipping the duffel bag, reaching for the sword.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Upon hearing the worm may have been discovered here, I would like to activate another gift of mine, Trouble Seeker.
All right. Trouble Seeker. All right. Remind us all
Indeed.
at home what that does.
All right, Trouble Seeker. It is a roll of perception plus a difficulty 8, and what this does is that each success indicates the more or less the location of some gravity of a danger or a hidden threat, up to the storyteller's discretion.
Right. So
All right.
you're sensing. You're looking here. Looking here. Something here. Yep. Upon using it, yep, it's right there. Aput is looking right at it too. And Asar, you don't need to be Sherlock in order to discern what this is. You're pretty sure it's a ghost.
Okay, it's like it must be one of those. It must be a specter or a spirit of some kind. And let's see here. If it's not here in the Tellurian, then perhaps in the Penumbra, it's where it's hidden.
Well, with my heightened senses on, can I get any
See,
sort of
with your heightened
presence?
senses,
And yes, basically, my senses in Hamid are as good as they would be in Lupus, and even further if I were in Lupus.
yeah, you're getting a chill going up your spine as you're looking at this.
Well, something's there. We just can't see it.
If it's not here, then it's perhaps perhaps it's not on this plane. As let's see if we can I would like to shift over to the Umbra.
All right. As you're about to shift sideways, you see Ares look at you. Oh, here, you use my mirror. Is he's gonna pull out a small, very ornate-looking mirror in a steel frame, and he's gonna hold it up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can poke, see if I can reach my hand into it, see if I can just squeeze in. All right.
All right,
And the difficulty of the gauntlet here is
7.
7. All right. Everybody hope and pray for me, please.
Hmm.
I got 2 successes. There we go.
Yeah.
To mark somebody who is in the Umbra, I will mark you with the little 3 lines that typically I use in D&D for burning, but in here it's the Umbra. So when you have that on you, you have step sideways if you're in the Umbra.
Okay.
All right. And what you see, it's currently got its back turned to you. It appears to be a woman who, upon noticing that you see her, slowly turns her face to look at you. Her scalp is completely gone.
Do I see her brains?
Yep, you see it's this never-ending fountain of blood that just comes out of her head.
Asar just
As it
simply looks at
rolls-
her.
As it rolls across her eyebrows, down the sides of her face, down her jawbone as it drips off to her. You look at her chest too, it's not that much better. As you see, she's got several wounds on her torso. You're counting the stabs, and it seems like she's been stabbed 48 different times before she got scalped. And Asar, knowing how rates work, none of those killed her until the scalping happened.
Oh shit. All right. We have a pack link, correct? Please tell me we got a pack link.
Yes.
All right. It's like, guys, I found it.
Yep, there's
Val,
You
one
don't
perk
need
there.
up?
me. I'm learning about this punk cyber stuff.
And
Harry's gonna borrow
Aput,
that
we
mirror.
also hear the message. So, Aries upon hearing that, he's gonna look at Val, and he's gonna say, "All right, here you go." As you're given the mirror. Great Power steps forward and then pushes you out of the way and gets in front of the mirror.
Excuse you.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Let me in. Let me in. As he is going to roll. That piece steps sideways.
Fucking Lupus. I was gonna try and step sideways after him.
All right. Yep. Val and Aput, you may also step sideways.
Yeah, and it will be
Difficulty
Roll.
7.
and the
It's
roll
a
will be
permanent gnosis roll. Permanent gnosis.
Shit.
Huh,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
and 7, right? Difficulty?
Difficulty 7, yes. Difficulty 7. And hey, somebody comes over. Val, behold, the silly strings appear across your body. You've been caught in the Weaver's webs.
Can I spell in the willpower to roll one of those ones?
Yeah, yes.
That this happened once, so it was not pleasant.
It's like your entire body itches and you can't scratch it. No.
Well,
Well, now you just straight up don't step sideways.
this is awkward. This doesn't usually happen.
Yeah. His Ares looks at you and says, no, it's okay. I'll stay here until you do. Let's see. And looking at this. Hey, Cousin Carl's joined.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
All right,
buddy.
Carl. All right, Carl, sit tight. We're going to put you in a minute.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, as Karma's getting her ear talked off by this guy saying, and so the third corporate war happened. It was all on the internet, and that's definitely what's going to happen to us. Eventually, when the Russians come after us, it's not going to be with troops. It's going to be in computers.
Yeah, no, definitely computers. Those are the scariest things. I totally agree. She's like looking out, kind of glancing over the hedge, trying to see if her pack is doing okay, because she also heard the pack link.
As you're peeking your head over, you see Val and you see Ares still there, and Asar, Aput, and Great Power. You're looking at the Wraith. To blow it up for Carl again. Yeah, here's the Wraith.
I was just staring intently at this mirror.
She's gonna look at the guy and she's gonna say, "Look, I don't usually do this, but would you go back to the hotel with me?"
No shit. Yeah, I'd love to.
My room is 23 at the Motel 6. I've got to get rid of my siblings. Do you just want to meet me there?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, do that. And like, have you ever had anything weird happen out here when you were smoking?
No, not really, bro.
All right, good. Well, I'll see you soon.
All right. Is yeah, I'm very happy he put the finishes his blunt, steps up the roach, and then walks off.
He watches him leave and then runs over to the group because
See, and speaking of the group, um, this wraith look at you. Great power makes it no secret what he's about to do. He unzips the bag, immediately draws a scimitar.
When I see that Aput gonna come, will form into his war form, Krynos.
All right,
In the war form as well.
All right. With all of you in the war form, this wraith seemingly knows what that is. Immediately turns around and gets ready to use an Arcanoi. Everybody roll initiative, including the people who are not in the Umbra. Because there is nothing on these sheets that really tracks initiative. Remember, it's a
It's not
D. It's a D10
Oh.
plus 1 for initiative.
how close did I make it before combat started?
Let's see.
I would
Move
agree.
your character 6 spaces.
Okay. So from here. Yeah.
All right. All right. A 1d10 plus 1, correct?
Yes.
Very well.
But 1d10 plus your dexterity.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
so it will be 7 for me.
All right.
Right.
I
Got
use
10.
it for
I'll put
Dang.
7. 7. Looking at everything here. Gotta keep all this in track. This is the most exciting part, the actual mechanics. Does this happen to any of you where every time I play D&D, I have entire sessions where it's nothing but roleplay? And then when I do World of Darkness, I have sessions where it's nothing but combat.
Depends on the game, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I play with a lot of murder hobos in D&D, so it doesn't. I wish I had more sessions like that.
I
Alright,
mean,
We often have
behold.
a balance.
had a game earlier today that was nothing but role play. But yeah.
Sweet.
Behold, here we go. Asar, you get the first attack, knowing what wraiths can do. This wraith isn't running away, it's lifting its arms. It has something that can hurt you.
Oh, I'll be damned if it happens here. Okay, what I'm going to do is that I would like to proceed to, let's see here, I like to say I like to spend 1 point of rage for that extra action. And I will proceed to see if I can run at this creature, and I will then well, I'll bite on it. I'll see if I can bite on its neck, or let's see here, try to restrain it.
It's no neck.
It's no neck. All right.
Alright. See this? Because this is a creature fighting by itself, do not be surprised when I jack up what it can roll.
No problem.
Alright.
All right.
So going for the attack.
So there we go.
And as you're making a roll, Asar, by the way, reminding your character, you know the Dictamortem.
Oh, okay, very well.
Alright, so yeah, as you're making the roll, going through your mind, this wraith is violating the Dictamortem by attacking you. So something to report to leadership when you meet them again.
All right. Make that roll. Difficulty 6. All right.
Yep, difficulty 6. Hey, the 1. Wonderful.
There it is.
So as you make an attack, you try to go for a bite. You see this wraith just step backwards as your bite misses. You have to rage.
All right. I would like to rage. Yes.
All right. Make another action.
All right. Let's see. I am going to see if I can grapple the creature and hold it.
All right. Go for a grapple check.
All right. I think it's the same roll, dexterity plus brawl. Let's do this again. And
again.
okay. And I collect the form Gladius and roll. There we go. 2 successes.
All right, 2 successes. All right, seeing what you've got. Yep, you end up grabbing it, and oh, it's nasty. It's nothing but like extremely cold, like ice cold skin and blood is what you got your hand around.
It's like, this is disgusting. All right, with my movement, I'd like to just drop my legs and pin it to the ground and expose its upper body, and that is the end of my turn.
All right. See, great power. Running around. See, my mind immediately goes to having this creature flank D&D rules. All right. He's going to grab the sword and he's going to swing. See, nope, that's too many dice. There he goes. He makes an attack. Wraith has to dodge. Oh, yeah, he's not dodging. All right. Wraith has to soak. Okay, that's 2 successes. So taking a swing that is, let's see, 4 points of corpus. Just lost that Wraith. And seeing that he's completely filled with rage, he's going to make another attack. That's a critical. Ooh. I don't think he makes it. That roll. Well, he's got 1 point of corpus left. Aput, can you kill it?
I think so. I'm right in his face. I'm in Krynos form. I'm gonna attack it. Spend 1 point for rage for extra action and 2 attacks.
Right, 2 attacks. Let's see.
Thanks. Storyteller plus brawl.
See, 2 swipes. This is bite or
Difficulty
claw?
will be claw.
If it's claw, it's 7.
Okay.
Hey, okay, he's gonna make 2 successes on this roll. And he does. Oh, that's a lot of 9s. I'll put you
Second
may
time.
attack again. All right. It's gonna be great.
Oh.
Oh!
Question.
Oh no!
The one
That's
will the one take out the term with specialization?
yeah. So you only
no?
made 1 success in all this. All right. So I just need to roll a success. I did. All right. The Wraith dodges.
Can I spend 1? Can I spend extra 1
Yes, you can.
point of reach?
Yes, you can. You can spend up to 3 per turn.
Yeah.
I know there's rules like depending on what your permanent range is, but I just do 3 just to keep it like concise, so we don't have like a Warhammer situation. Ah, there we go.
And a question: specialization, what will give me here?
Specialization, 1 extra success.
Okay.
All right. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Would you like to spend a willpower on one of those on the 3, 4, 5, or 5 in order to make the hit? Wait,
Yeah,
no, hold on a
why
minute.
not?
I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you. You made a critical success. You roll 2 10s. All right, so
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay.
And actually, I don't need to roll the silk roll because we're going to deal more damage than it can do. All right. Upon striking it, you my glitched out a little bit with the voice. You reduce this guy's purpose to 0, and upon destroying his body, so to speak, he fades away. And that concludes combat.
All right.
I'm
Asar
gonna turn
just
to Great Power and say, is that was the witch or no?
No. Now which? Now which? Karma, you can continue to move. Val, you can try to step sideways again.
Come on, dice. Be nice to me.
The dice aren't nice.
They are this time.
Hey! Now you're in the Umbra.
Just gonna get in there. Look. Oh, I missed the party.
You just see Asar like sweating right now and like slightly panting a little bit. Oh, that wasn't as scary as I thought it was. Not like last time.
What it looked like.
You
Woman.
should have seen it. It was a woman. Her head was completely exposed. It was bleeding all over. Her brains were out.
Poor thing.
Aput, what exactly? Take a look around. Is there still more of the worm here? Was that only it?
I'm gonna look around. And I'm gonna, I think, activate again, since the worm.
All right. You see Ares walks up to you, Karma. Hey, your friends, they've entered the Umbra.
Oh, all right. I heard him say something. I thought I should come check. I had to get rid of my boyfriend, but you all seem to have it in hand. Everybody okay?
Well, I don't know yet. I haven't stepped over.
Oh, I hate this shit. Shall we?
Is it? Oh, yes. Go ahead. Use my mirror. It's you rolled step sideways, and Aput, you sensed worm.
Yeah, difficulty 7?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
See. All right, we got a success. You're sniffing around, sensing around. The sixth sense isn't kicking in. We don't sense anything. The poltergeist was the only thing that was a threat. I think we're in the clear at the moment.
I don't sense anything right now.
Okay.
Wow.
We better find the witch. And end her.
The witch. Right. Yes. Do it. Stay in the Umbra with me.
Very well, brother. And I'm gonna.
The ghost that was aggressive.
It was. It
Yeah.
was about to attack.
I saw its hands begin to raise. I'm familiar with their powers. They're destructive both here and the Tellurium.
Hmm.
And as far as just still panting, he's just like, you can tell like this guy, like you can't tell if either he exerted himself too much or like he is just like was expecting something pretty hard to happen to him and he's just like still in that moment.
I was gonna try and roll to activate her Labris.
Right. And Carl, would you like to come into the scene now? If you want to have your character appear to the session. I don't know if you have been muted. Yeah, he's muted. There's like a server on mute where I could just go in and unmute the party. Carl, I believe we can hear you now.
Yeah. Hello.
All right. So before you step sideways, Karma, we introduce to the story in the middle of it, kind of haphazard. Also crossform. Paul Sokolov. Oh, that's a big image.
Oh. Are you looking at the beardy? Oh, yeah, that is a big image.
I
All
got a
of
way to
high
introduce you.
quality.
It's, yeah, I got a great idea. We're gonna put Freddie Mason with you for this one.
Okay.
I still love this. I typed in Quentin Tarantino combined with Elijah Wood, and I got this.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
Paul, you got a letter in the mail this morning,
Okay.
and you are on the street trying to stay in public because of the contents of the letter. And is that, as you're looking over, Paul, you recognize Ares. To remind you who that is, Ares, you know who he is. He is a Silent Strider. So, thank God, there's an ally this way.
Okay. So I see
Alright.
Ares.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's where it started.
Yeah, that's where
Okay.
we'll start you off with this.
Okay. Does Ares seem to be preoccupied with anything?
Ares is talking to we know who this is. We know who this is. It's the Bonar who came in not that long ago.
I think I'm in Hamid form though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have that picture up or?
Yeah, pulling that up on screen. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, Paul, we know who she is.
I will.
Well, what?
I'll go behind. I'll get into Ares's view, and so he can see me, and perhaps behind the Bonar, see if Ares wants to communicate anything.
Are you trying to
Alright.
sneak up on me?
I guess I'll just stay out of your field of view, but not necessarily hiding.
My character's shtick is looking at stuff, so I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
you probably see me.
Okay.
We got this dude looking around. From we are at a crime scene right now. Is civilian or possible witch suspect? Hmm. As Ares looks over, Ares motions for you to join, Paul.
Okay. So I approach. I
Alright.
nod to.
I have given you control of the token.
Oh,
Let's see, let me get you right here, Val.
don't know. Okay, find where we are. Okay.
Karma
no,
smiles
they're
at
not
you
yet.
in a relatively friendly way and nods at you since Ares seems to know you.
Okay.
If you're someone who goes to a bar, she's come in town recently and I think has tried to pick up some bartending shifts occasionally at some local dive bars.
Yeah, I might go to a bar for information.
Probably seen that scene. You got over there, dude? Do you still need me following you, or?
I'm sorry. I'm maybe a little unclear about the situation.
See, for that threatening letter. So he's following you around to make sure you don't get law you took.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
And I say, I think I'll be okay for now.
All right, Doc. I'll see you later, I guess.
Okay, thank you for your help.
All right. With Paul reintroduced, we cut back. Aput, Asar, Val, and Great Power. Aput, you have since no worm.
All right. The presence of the worm gone, we can probably focus on more of this witch. You know, I've been meaning to ask you, the way you walk, it doesn't exactly strike me as that of, well, that of Uktena. You seem to be more comfortable in your form of that of a lupus. You, tell me if I'm wrong, but was a child of Griffin doing away from its brood?
Me and my pack came to a disagreement. I said at some point we would need to breed with humans to continue. I spoke several times with the Uktena, and they told me about that breeding issue. They said if I like Uktena ideas so much I should join the Uktena. So I did. I didn't need them anyway, they were all holding me back.
So you removed yourself because of breeding? Only because of breeding?
Because I'm smarter than them. That's what I realized. Every single one of them can't see past their nose. I'm the only one with a brain.
Asar just simply like perks up his bottom lip, and he says, "I have." He's like smacks his lips. And it's like I have. Well, I have no idea. I have no idea that. Well, this is my first time I met a town that, well, thought a little bit more beyond its current grasp. No offense.
So, he does seem that he could be smarter, but at the same time, this sounds like a big spur of the moment decision he made.
Yeah. So I was getting that too. He's just he's just letting it see. He's letting it grow. I'll give him a chance. Give him a chance. Let him cook.
Yeah, it's like divorcing your wife over an argument about baked beans.
It meant something to him. That's all that mattered.
You see, Great Power puts a scimitar over his shoulder and starts sniffing the air again. Now in Kronos form, he immediately knows what he's looking for. He points at that mausoleum.
Okay. You think it's
and
there?
Immediately, yeah, yes, I know
When
it.
he points,
That's where the. Yeah, yes.
no, I was talking off character, so continue. Sorry.
Yeah. See, you stay with me, younger brother.
Of course, always.
Hey,
Val's
I'm
gonna
Doc.
shift up to war form as well.
See, a bunch of war forms as they're heading over. In the real world, Karma and Ares and Paul, you hear this. This gate flies open as Great Power picks up his foot and kicks it. It was already open, but wasn't open enough for his standards.
Oh. Just look around to see if anyone else might have noticed.
Look around and well, thankfully the three of you are the only people present in the graveyard.
Yeah, okay. I'm Doc. If you need any assistance,
You a doctor?
I am a doctor, and I'm also called Doc.
Nice.
Amongst the nation.
Hey, Doc, been a minute since I've seen you. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I just looked behind my shoulder for a moment. Looking to see where I can help out.
Oh, good. Come with us. We're looking for a witch.
A witch, you say? Okay. I've heard of them.
So, do you think he's? What do you think the witch is with? The Fondy?
Are
Pulling up what your occult stat is. Yes, you have heard that word before.
oh, they're Fondy.
Yeah.
So I'll sense worm and see if there's any indicators out here.
All right, since the worm, make the roll. Make the roll. Karmat seems that, yeah, with that gate opening, that these guys are on the move in the Umbra. All right, since the worm, All right. We know what dice we're rolling, right?
I'm just about to find out. Yeah.
All right. Since the worm. Do you pronounce it as a W or a V?
Smell. It's that smelly smell.
Um,
All right, perception and occult difficulty 6.
6. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So just roll it.
Right, you just you type in the rules manually. You know how to do manual rolls in Roll20?
Yeah, I think so.
It's /roll and then space number D10.
Oh, okay. Actually,
Yeah.
It says input value here, so it just worked. I just didn't see that.
All right, you see it?
Yeah.
Hey, there it is. That's a lot of dice.
Yep. I probably did that a bit wrong.
You're sensing. That's a lot of 2s. We'll go with it for now. No worm. So probably some other wizard that's gone off the loose.
I hear they're very subtle and sneaky.
Well, whatever it is, we've got enough people. Not going to stand a chance. And
I'll keep my eye out. Sorry.
Keeping your eye out, cutting back to great power. You see he pushes this gate open with his foot. You see the chain that was around the mausoleum breaks from the force of his kick as he immediately walks up, walks right over to the door, drops the scimitar for a minute, takes both of his hands, forces his fingers between the gap of the stone door, and just using his Arun strength in cross form, just pulls the door open. And then walks inside.
Oh
I
boy.
follow.
I shout out in the pack link. Duncan, we're moving in. We're going inside the mausoleum. Where are you?
With your pack link, how do you respond? I believe Karma is away from microphone at the moment. Is she?
Sorry. I just had a
That,
sound cut out for a second.
gotcha.
We're coming. All right, we have to go. She starts trotting off toward the mausoleum.
As Ares falls along. And
I will as well
you
as
step.
once I get this thing go.
Dark starts moving along. As you're looking around, you see that Great Power's looking around the room. He's got a scimitar clutched. He's looking around. He looks all these different tombs. He's looking for something. He doesn't seem to know what it is he's looking for. Let's see. Would everyone in the Umbra, Val, Aput, and Asar, like to make a perception and investigation roll?
I'm also just looking for stuff that might be weird on the outside.
And difficulty 7.
Difficulty 7. Yep, you roll as well if you're investigating inside the mausoleum.
Would my heightened senses lower that difficulty?
Senses, yes. To 6.
I believe it does it by
After all.
2.
This is a perception related check.
Oh, snap.
I think heightened senses lowers it by 2.
By 2?
Quick question.
No, you're right about that.
Is
You're
there-
right about that. I rewrote that. Yeah, drop difficulty 5. You're saying? What you got?
Question.
Yes.
Is there direct sunlight here in Umbra? Right
Direct sunlight.
now. Bright light.
It-
Bright light.
It is coming in through the door that that great power just forced open.
Question: if albino will be included in this perception check? It's just +2 difficulty. There's bright light. So question for
Oh,
Storyteller.
yeah. All right, so that
Yeah.
would be 1 success you rolled.
Yeah.
All right.
And then just for the outside, what difficulty do you want on my outside Umbra check?
difficulty 8 then. Since you don't have hey, you did anyway. So
This
As
is her
you're-
shtick.
as you're looking around, I just imagined everything is like way more saturated when you're in the Umbra. Just all the colors are just brighter. So as you're looking around, Val, your mind immediately goes to James Bond. Maybe there's a secret switch you press here somewhere. No, it doesn't seem that. You see Great Powers trying to flip something, not working. Aput, you're thinking. You look at the floor, and you're just walking around. You swear you have this intuition, this gut feeling as to where a secret door would be as you stand next to it. Asar and Karma, you know what it is. It's not on the ground or on the walls, it's above you. That chandelier. There's a chandelier with candles that have been burnt to nubs hanging from the ceiling. Jump up and grab it.
She's gonna
All right.
pack link, look up, grab it.
What, the chandelier?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Val will shrug her giant shoulders, reach up and give it a yank.
All right. And upon doing that, chandelier creaks, and you hear it. One of the graves gives away. It's the grave in the center of the room, as it begins to slide sideways. As behold, there it is, staircase.
Oh yeah, definitely wanted to do this on Halloween.
Nicely done.
Definitely getting freaky deaky.
Spooky dooky.
Now we just need a swarm of bats.
She smiles
There's
at
great-
Doc and she says, "Hey newbie, you first."
Oh, Paul, did you get here?
I'll approach the stairway. I'll just take a look at it. See, like, is it well worn? Is it are there any marks on it or anything that was left on it? Any tracks
See.
or not tracks, but
Looking at it, you sniff the air, getting a smell. You smell, and you smell what does it smell like? Ralph Lauren Polo Red cologne.
okay.
Everybody's wearing too much of it.
Karma has a flashback to every one night stand she's ever had.
Yeah.
3 hours later.
So somebody walked down here, and somebody's here. Somebody has used the secret entrance So it's known. It's known by somebody.
Okay.
And
can I place the time that they walk down?
see. Perception and Primal Urge, difficulty 7.
Okay.
See.
Full month. Okay. Difficulty. I get a hang of this. Nope, nothing.
All right. You're trying to smell this. You can't tell if it's an hour old or 24 hours old.
I get a scent in the air. Somebody's been down here. I don't know when though. And I'll try to proceed quietly down.
All right. So in the Umbra, you see Great Power has immediately jumped down the stairwell and he's immediately running down into the caves.
I follow
Okay.
big guy.
There he goes head first.
I
Yes.
better catch up with him then.
Yes.
You coming, Aries?
as Great Power is running, you take a few steps and everyone in the Umbra see Aput and Val. Roll Perception and Occult, difficulty 8.
Perception and occult, right?
Yes.
Okay,
And
and it will be
there is no bright light here.
perception.
Okay.
Okay.
Perception and Occult, difficulty 8.
Would the heightened senses lower that as well, or no?
Perception, occult, and 8, right?
See. Yep, it'll be 8 for you, 6 for Val.
Right.
See.
Come on, sheets, work with me. There we go.
Well,
ones
those
killing
ones,
me.
those ones. Aput,
Mm.
as you are running down this hallway, Doc, you have no way of sensing this. You see it as Great Power is running in. He steps over something, and immediately you see it light up beneath his feet. A circle appears beneath him. It's a red circle. You immediately see hermetic markings within it. And do you know about hermetic magic? Let's see. Would the symbol mean anything to you? With a 2 and occult, no. The symbol in
I know
question
it's-
is a. See, would you like to roll what's an occult?
My wits and cult would be 6.
Right. What's an occult? No, Aput.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
All right. What's an occult? Difficulty. Since you're a Wendigo, I don't think you've been crossed with the Order of Hermes that much, so difficulty 8.
Occult and what?
Occult and wits.
Okay. And 8 or 7
At 8.
difficulty. Okay.
Yeah. See. All right. Crap. Yep, we know what that symbol is. So in alchemy, in order to get a fire component, what you need is a. See, I
Triangle.
believe it is a upward-facing triangle with a line through the top point. You see it in the circle. You immediately know what that is. You feel the room get very, very hot. Doc, Aput,
Mhm.
and Val, make a dodge roll.
Dodge roll. Yes.
Yeah,
And
dodge roll
I have lower.
difficulty 7.
I have a lower difficulty because I know what it is, or no?
You have a difficulty lowered to. You have the difficulty lowered for you 6, for everyone else 7. I lied about the
boy.
symbol. It's just the upward facing triangle.
All right.
Four,
And you said
4 successes. Doc as well. Oh, okay, that's 1 success. Oh no! So leaping back, and now great power needs to roll.
One's fair.
Yep. Yep.
It's not a
As
botch.
upon seeing this
Wow.
behind him, great power immediately leaps forward, putting his arms out in front of him to catch himself. And Aput, you raise your arms, jump backwards. Val, you're still running forward as you're seeing this, so as Aput's jumping back, you're running towards it. It turns out it's in D&D terms, glyph of warding. Somebody put a fireball in the circle, which detonates.
Ow.
All right. Val, make a circle roll.
Uh,
As for you, Doc, you see the ground begin to light up with a flame. You immediately jump back before something can touch you. All right,
Well.
Val, you'll be taking no damage from that. Well, you'll be taking 1 superficial damage from this as it licks your arms.
Toasty.
See, and upon that too, Aput, you look up as Val's nursing her wounds. That tunnel caves in after the blast goes off.
That happens in the real world too, right?
Yes.
Oh,
As
snap! There's no way.
for Doc's to Doc's perspective, all of a sudden the ground just caught fire, did an explosion, and then the cave fell apart.
Oh, that's just great.
Vel, as you're nursing your wounds, Aput, Karma, what you're saying?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if I'm close enough, because she was behind him, she's gonna try to grab him and pull him back.
Do you immediately grab Doc and immediately start dragging him away from potential danger?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Doc, we are
Oh.
incredibly stressed right now.
Oh yeah. Woo.
Yeah. You got a letter in the mail this morning, and then that just happened.
Oh, well. And I think the two are connected.
Yes.
Oh.
As for Val, the skin on your arms is beginning to grow back. Aput, did Great Power survive that?
He's on the other side, right? Or no?
Well, we hope he's on the other side. We hope he survived.
Can I hear him? I just put my ear
He
to
is-
the rubble.
See, put your ear to the rubble. You focus, and then you hear what sounds like a very muffled howl on the other side of the rubble.
I'm gonna respond with howl as well.
You see, you hear Great Power communing. Glitching out a bit. You can hear Great Power communing with you. Duck. Rocks file. I go on anyway.
Oh shit!
What?
You think that's a good
Follow
idea?
the witch. Can you repeat? He was still muffled. So
As he says, I go on anyway. Follow witch?
Do we
Follow
have
the
a
witch.
way of...
kill the worm.
All right. And you hear Great Power no more.
There's going to be more traps.
Oh man.
He's smart.
Is that the only way forward, or are there any other ways?
That's an excellent question.
Well,
I'm gonna
Well,
pack
they're-
Link and ask
Pack
if
Link?
everyone's okay. Yeah. Y'all okay?
I'm
I'm
fine.
fine.
Me too.
I think Great Power stole your backpack.
God fucking damn it. I need that duffel. You guys have to move those rocks. I had little Debbie's in there. I had a little Debbie in the zipper. You guys got to get it open.
Because he stole your fetish
As,
bag.
as I look there, is there a safe way to remove the rocks without collapsing it further?
We can try to dig. Nobody would happen to be a metis with the burrow gift, would you?
No.
I suppose we could try to find a metis and bring him back here.
Or
Hmm.
we could
Or Frank's
find
probably
maybe
just have
another
a bunch in the shed.
entrance. Yeah. I mean, the graveyard has to have some sort of way of digging, right?
Mhm. So, we of course can dig as we start thinking we can find a shovel. Karma and Doc, you stick your head out. And Doc, the anxiety is kicking up even more. You look up, the sun has fully set. It is now 7 p.m. Halloween night has officially begun.
Oh.
And with that, that is where I'm going to leave it for tonight.
Fuck your cliffhanger.
Yay.
That was exciting.
Yeah, thank you for the session, man.
That was good.
All right. Don't leave just yet. I'll be ending the episode so we can talk a little bit. But until then, until next episode next week.